Hello, bitizens of the internet. So, I've gotten a couple of questions about my 3 Facts About Every Country in the World series, and it's time to talk about the absolute funnest topic every geography YouTuber totally wants to talk about: which countries I will cover. So far, we've done all of North and South America, or 35 countries in all. And fortunately for me, on those 2 continents, there aren't really too many hotly disputed countries or self-declared independent regions. Pretty much about everybody in the world would acknowledge all of the ones we've covered so far as real, existing countries. But it gets a little bit more complicated once we move to the Eastern Hemisphere, where there are a ton of confusing geopolitical conflicts that are basically nightmare headaches for any YouTuber to touch upon, especially one that's as small as I am. Basically, the reason I even have to make a video like this is because we disagree about how many countries there are in the world. So I want to clear up which countries we'll be covering in advance, so that you'll know when exactly to yell at me in the comments in the future. There are tons of other YouTubers who have done great videos on how many countries there are in the world, or what defines a country, like CGP Grey and Wonder Why, so I won't get deep into the weeds here about what is and isn't a country. Look, and I'm not going to tell you whether you should consider all these places countries. I'm just here to tell you some fun facts about our amazing world. I'm just here for the facts, the fun, and the learning. So I will be covering 197 countries in total, plus that guest appearance that French Guiana made in the South America episode. Obviously, I will be covering the most recognized sovereign states in the world, the ones basically most people agree are countries, which are the 193 members of the United Nations, and I will also include a few other places that are slightly more hotly disputed, but still have considerable recognition. There are 2 UN observers, officially called the Holy See, which represents Vatican City, and the State of Palestine, which represents the Palestinian West Bank and Gaza Strip. Fun fact, the Holy See is actually the Pope's chair, so technically, the seat of the Pope is officially a UN observer. There are 2 other somewhat recognized self-governing countries that I'm going to cover: Kosovo and Taiwan, officially the Republic of China. More than a small handful of countries recognize those 2 places, and they do fully control and govern territories, so in total, we'll be doing facts for 197 countries, and also French Guiana snuck in there. So there are 2 types of places I won't be covering in the main series: minimally recognized breakaway states, and constituent countries, territories, and provinces. Minimally recognized states include places like the Sahrawi Arab Democratic Republic, also known as Western Sahara, Transnistria, Abkhazia, South Ossetia, Nagorno-Karabakh, Northern Cyprus, and Somaliland. They have little to no recognition internationally, so for our purposes, we will discuss them if and only if we finish the other, more recognized countries first. We will also not be counting constituent countries or territories, as they are not sovereign themselves, they are integral parts of larger nations. So for example, England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland, along with all of the Crown dependencies and overseas territories, will be counted under the United Kingdom. Places like Greenland or Aruba are going to be counted as part of their respective sovereign states. And while I know we did French Guiana for fun, that was probably the first and last time that's going to happen with provinces or distant territories. And so places like France's far-flung territories of French Polynesia or Réunion are not going to be counted either. States, provinces, constituent countries, and territories of different sovereign states will get their own series perhaps, and we're not going to be doing them in this one. So to summarize, in this series, we're going to be doing facts for probably at least 197 countries, and if a new place becomes a recognized country during the course of this video series, or something like that, we'll add them in too. I'll probably be doing other videos and series on things like the US states and territories, Canadian provinces, and constituent countries and territories of places like the UK, Netherlands, and Denmark. I hope you guys have enjoyed the series so far, and I hope you guys continue to enjoy it as well. As always, let me know some more things that you'd like to see from me. Please hit that subscribe button down below the video if you have not done so to keep up with new videos and content as it comes out. And I'm looking forward to putting out more stuff for you guys real soon. This has been Learnabit. Thanks for watching.